Okay, this is the last part of the video. Also, for Noli, I would put him at second best in A tier. Because he kind of sucks, being real. Next is Cool Kid. Okay. Stats, 800 HP, 3 out of 5 difficulty. Regular speed, 7.5. Sprinting speed, 28. Max stamina, 110. Sam with Jason. Terror radius is 60 stars. So let's play again sometimes. Punch, 26.5 damage. Wind up, 0.1 seconds. Linger, 0.3 seconds. Corrupt nature! Cooldown is 12 seconds, does 15 damage, and launches a projectile, does 15 seconds, 15 damage. Slowed is 1 for 4 seconds, and their aura is revealed to Cool Kid for 10 seconds. Walk speed override, damage is actually 45. Cooldown is 20 seconds. After a very short window, Cool Kid does a lengthy lunge for 1 point forwards for 1.34 seconds. This lunge stops upon collision with a survivor or obstacle. Colliding with a survivor during the lunge causes survivor to take damage, applying the burning run effect for 8 seconds. Which it does actually. The impact damage is 30. The burning for 8 seconds adds a good 15 damage. So, and then the last ability, pizza delivery. Cool Kid's damage is 15. No, it isn't. It's 20. 20 each pizza delivery person. But if you get hit by 2 of them at the same time, it's like still 20. 50 second cooldown. After a long window, Cool Kid summons 2 pizza delivery bots. They automatically seek out the closest survivors. If the survivor is damaged by a bot, their aura is revealed to Cool Kid for 15 seconds, and they gain burning 1 and slowness 2 for 3 seconds. With that in mind, I think Cool Kid is the second. Is actually probably the best killer. So I'm putting S tier top. Next one is 1x1. I actually have them equipped. Stats, 1100 HP, 4 out of 5 stars difficulty. Regular speed is 8 and sprinting speed is 27, which makes him the slowest killer. I'm surprised it's not John Dolby for you. 110 max stamina. Stamina loss is 9.5 per second. And everything else is the same, yeah. Okay. Cooldown is 1.75 seconds. Damage is 20. It poisoned 1. That does extra damage. Actually, it does more than that. I think it does like 25. More 30. I have no idea. It's 0.4 seconds in the window. Linger, 0.5. 7 stars. That's that. Glitch. Actually, you can disable glitch by turning elliptic mode on in settings. Blame John. Mass infection, 14 seconds. Damage, it's actually 44. 74 if you get up close. Projectile lifetime, 6 seconds. Following a window of 1.7 seconds. The horizontal split, creating a sharp shockwave that deals damage to those it hits. Inflicts glitch 2 and poison 5 for 3 seconds. If 1x hits a player up close, inflicts glitch 1 for 5 seconds, poison 1 for 5 seconds. If 1x1 hits a player with a created shockwave, it should be noted that the window of this attack can be heard by all players within a 400 star radius of 1x1. Cooldown is 18 seconds, damage 10, projectile lifetime 10. Fog a window of 0.75 seconds. One explodes 2 swords forward at a speed of 125 studs per second. If it hits a survivor, then one gets speed 2 for 3 seconds, and the hit survivor has their aura revealed to the killer for 2 seconds. Gain helpless 1 for 10 seconds, and gain slowness X. Slowness 10. The survivor has to do a mini game to have the slowness 10 removed. The mini game requires the survivor to put 5 pop-ups on the screen. The survivor automatically freed from entanglement after 3 seconds. Unstable eye. Cooldown 25 seconds. Once one digs into his glaring red eye and tears it, reflecting himself with multiple buffs and debuffs afterwards. Reveals the aura of all living players to and applies speed 5 for while also applying blindness 3 for 5 seconds. Rejuvenate the rotten. 200 seconds to cooldown. Longest cooldown ever. And it's the only character to have 5 abilities. Forces his swords into itself and pulls them out, resurrecting any player that he killed in the form of rotten zombies that circle. Summon zombies wander attack players from 30-start distance. They lose focus on the target if the distance between them and the target exceeds a distance of 50 starts. Summon zombies have 5 HP and deal 14 damage to players. Although zombies are loyal to 1x1, Wax could kill him to gain speed 1 for 10 seconds. His ability starts off with 0 charges, and a charge is given on kill, max of 1 charge. With that in mind, I think he's probably the second best killer. Right behind Cupid. No, right behind Tutor. And finally, we have John. What's wrong? Ugh. I'm really tired of this. I want to do something else so bad. Difficulty 5 out of 5 stars. It's the only one that has 5 out of 5 stars other than Dusker. 1,500 health. Regular speed is 9. Sprinting speed is 27.25. Max stamina is 110. And everything else is the same. Natural malevolence. We're dedicated to building. For every step that John Doe takes, a trail of corruption follows behind him. Any survivor that touches it is given corrupted 3 for 3 seconds. That's really, really OP. John Doe needs to be nerfed again. Free roll, what are you on about? John Doe can only be started for 2 seconds while preparing corrupt energy and for overbearer. He also gets speed 1 for 3 seconds, and it stacks depending on how many Sentinels are in the game. For many years, Slash does 28 damage, wind up 0.4, and lingers 0.25 seconds. This having starts his wings. That's that. Corrupt energy. Cooldown 18 seconds, damage 12 each spike. Punches and corrupt the arm into the ground. When he pulls it out, 27 giant spikes that last for 14 seconds emerge out from it, piercing through any survivor who is fortunate enough to be caught within it. Hitting a player with a spike gives John Doe speed 1 for 7 seconds. The summon spikes cannot damage the same target more than 4 times. These spikes can be used as blockades. Digital footprint. The cooldown is 8 seconds. John Doe stops at the ground 3 times, commanding a shadow to emerge underneath his footsteps as a trap for survivors to walk over. If a survivor steps over a false shadow, then John Doe gets a speed 1 buff for 10 seconds. And the survivors gets a corrupted 1 and slowness 1, 10, slowness 2, debuff for 10 seconds. Upon the trap being triggered, John Doe and the survivor who activated it have their auras revealed to each other for 10 seconds. The shadow despawns after 165 seconds or after contact is made. There can only be 3 shadows present at once. 4 for error. John Doe's cooldown is 20 seconds. John Doe's corrupted or pulsates twice, revealing the auras of all living survivors to him for 4 seconds. And that's it for all the killers, for all the characters in Forsaken. Except for Taff and, Nolan. Oh yeah, I have to rate it, by the way. Honestly, John Doe was really, really OP. If you step in the Shadow Trap, you're instantly cooked. Unless John Doe doesn't go for you. So, I'm playing this. Second best killer. And that's it for the Forsaken guide. Ugh. And also, Noli kinda sucks, so I'm playing it right before Jason. And then Taff right here, S tier, right after Elliot. And that's it for Forsaken Killers and Survivors. I'll see you